There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And perfect. Hey everybody. JetSetSamurai here and welcome to another day of games. It is Thursday, February 4th. And we are doing some DFFOO today, but we don't have a ton to do in DFFOO because I'm kind of caught up on the current events and stuff. So we're just going to use this time to maybe just pick at a couple things here and there. We could do some co-op arenas. Yeah, there's definitely like things we could do. Why is my this being this way? Hang on. I've got a thing going on here. Why is this happening to me? Much better. Hi, Skillfun. How are you today, my dear? Oh, gotta grab that. Okay, so like I said, I don't really have a ton to do in this game today, so it might be a shorter stream. Tomorrow, as you can see, gonna be a little bit more eventful as Guy, his character event comes out tonight for East Coast people. It's gonna be 9 p.m. Yes, 9 p.m. Us Mountain Time people get it at 7 p.m. So I will be pulling for Guy. I know he's not like amazing. And his Lost chapter even just came out in Japan and they didn't even give him a rework, which is a little bit disappointing. So in Japan, even though he just got his Lost chapter, plays the same as he does right now when he's going to be coming out tonight. No stat changes at all. So that's a bit of a bummer, but I'm still going to try pulling for him because he's cool and I need some more. Another tank is always a welcome thing, and another Earth Imperiler, as there's only like 2 of those in the entire game. I will take it. So good. Waiting for a new TV to come. Ooh, television. I'm great. Just spent the morning eating some sugary cereal, had some Captain Crunch, drink some coffee, watch some Real Housewives of New Jersey. Yeah, it's been a fine day. I got a whole bunch of new nose jewelry. Oh, why is there hair in my coffee? Excuse me, waiter. The service here is terrible. 2 stars. Got a whole bunch of new nose jewelry, so I have like a really extravagant one in, which is like exactly the reason why I wanted to get my nose pierced in the first place, was to wear shit like this. So, probably Harley's fault. You know what? It's definitely Harley's fault. Let's not get it twisted. I'm gonna use my single. Oh, Andy with the lurk. Hey, Andy. Thank you for the lurk. Jazor, hello. How's it going? How are you? I'm gonna use I keep using my free single draw on this banner because I'm just hoping to luck sack Ramses Burst still. But I wouldn't be mad about getting Payne's EX or some more copies of Maria's weapons, and same with Payne. So I'm just gonna keep pulling on this one. Hi, Rissa. I mean, I know on Tuesday when I pulled on this with my single, I got Machina's LD, and that was wild. Managed to complete the Lufinia. Yay, Jazor! I knew you could do it. Am I going to do 2-year badges at some point? I probably should. Yes. I don't think that I had the slot for it open until, like, maybe recently. Let me go into my business here. Affiliate. Loyalty badges. Okay, so I don't have I can't make a year 2. No, I don't have the slot because you have to be partner to get year 2 to 8 badges. So I cannot until I reach partner. So, spread the good word. Get people to come watch me. So I can become partner. Alright, we're going to do this multi-draw on this. Yesterday, my multi-draw on this banner was actually really good because I got Yang's EX and Aerith's EX, and I didn't have either of those before, so that was 2 new EXs that I was like, dope. 8 months, it's okay, I do. Well, I can't... I'll get a partner eventually one day. That's the goal, that's the dream. Okay, ready? No? I mean, at least it's an EX. Hopefully it's one I didn't have. Okay, well. That was poopy. That was a bad one. Okay, so I don't need either of those. So. It's fine. It's a bummer, but it's what it is. I mean, the loot pool's so diluted for this banner that it's like, I can't reasonably expect to get things that I want. You just pull on it every day and hope for the best. Expect the worst, but hope for the best. Okay, I also would like to share with you that I have finished all 30 of these goddamn Divine Diablos boards. I finished the last 6 boards yesterday. So she's done. I don't have to fucking do any more Divine Diablos boards. Until Ramu comes out at the beginning of April, and then we have to do those. But we still have a month, so I'm okay. The grinding happened, but it was really good for my gem stash, because take a look at this number. Oh, I'm back over 100k, so we are good. Oh, feels good. Okay, so I don't really have like a ton to do today on the stream for this game, because I'm caught up on stuff. So I figure what we're gonna do. Let me pop into this store really quick. I figure what I'm gonna do is we're gonna pick at some things, some old things. I might try to replace some old DE teams in preparation for DE 20, just to get some good characters freed up for that. We will see. Oh, hey, it's whatever they call her in this game, Aerith. The correct name. I should buy these. They're very expensive. One at a time. One at a time. Okay, so we gotta do my Gigantor. No, not her. Ida. Oh, it's Ida. Yes. But Lise is also in this game. They are different characters. See? I mean, you can't put them both in the same party because it says same character. But Lisa's here too. They really milked that one. And it's weird. I don't understand why they did it. Because, like, I don't know. When, like, they've only done that a couple times in this game where they have, like, the same character be 2 different character options in this game. And the other time is Paladin Cecil and Dark Knight Cecil. And in the case of that, it's strictly because, like, those are 2 different jobs. He has completely different skill sets between those 2 jobs. With Ida and Lise, they're both monks still. So it's like, there's not really a great difference between them. I mean, they do have completely different kits. But it's like, they're so similar. So it was like, it's very strange. I don't know why they did that. Also, why is she not wearing her Alamigo outfit? Boo, because this is her pre-Alamigo outfit. She doesn't change a single thing except for clothes. Right, exactly. It's so strange. But I imagine Thancred might get another character slot in this game as well. Like, he could potentially, with his Shadowbringers stuff. Urianger's still not in the game. I'm just going to go on a rant about how I want Final Fantasy XIV to get more love in this game. All Final Fantasy XIV characters in this game are good, with the exceptions of Thancred and Lise, who are not great. But all the other ones are really good. I just need, where's Urianger? Where's Astinian? Where's Xenos? Where's Gaius? Where's Emetzelk? Where's literally anybody else from the game? Like, we don't even have all the Scions. FF14 needs more love everywhere. True. Yes, Alphino is here. Alphino is great in this game. And actually, so is Alize. She's fun. She says, I'm a red mage. Poke, poke, poke. Spell, spell, spell. She's fun. Where's Rissa's love? Exactly. Where's Horshafa? He's not in the game. Where's Thornton? There's so many potential characters that could be. Where's Rauban? Kane Sana, Merlweb. Like, there's so many good characters that they could throw in this game from 14, and yet we don't even have all the Scions. I'm gooped. I'm gooped and gagged. Raoban isn't in this. No, he's not. What you're looking at on the screen right now is all the 14 characters. We have Y'shtola, Ida, Lise, Thancred, Papalymo, Alize, Alphino. Cut and dry. Every character has made me cry at least once, so I'm ready to fight for all of them. Exactly. So take a break from DFFOO. They don't got my love. Yeah. They can't do the bowl of all of me go dirty like that. 14 even does him dirty by giving you a title that's called Raoban's right arm. So. Just saying. That seems a little dirty. For all my 14 players in the audience, we are about 24 hours and change away from the announcement of the next expansion. I'm so excited. So tomorrow night, I think it's at like 6:30 Mountain Time. So maybe like 8:30 Eastern Time for all you Eastern Time Zone people. It's in, if you're synced up to the Free Company's Google Calendar. It's up on there somewhere. God bless that Gigantor. He's the 3rd anniversary Gigantor. He says, hey, I'm in a suit. Happy anniversary. He's rollicking. Oh, excuse me. What I'm hoping as well in this announcement thing for Final Fantasy XIV that they do tomorrow night is I hope we get an announcement for an actual PlayStation 5 version of the game and an Xbox version of the game. I would love for us to finally get information about when an Xbox version is going to get released. We know they're working on it. I just want them to release it. I want more people to be able to play this game. Not this game, 14. Is that Setzer? No, wait, who? I don't have weapons for Setzer. I have in this party is Kuja from Final Fantasy IX, obviously. Kais from Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bearers on the Wii, and Karasame from Final Fantasy Type 0, who is like the teacher. Oh, it's Kuja, duh. So any suggestions on whose high guard I get first? Jazor, great question. So high armors come in a couple of different flavors. There are 5 different types of high armors. And the effect on them is what I'm referring to when I say 5 different types. So every type will be called something keystone. So there's like attack keystone, tactician keystone, support keystone, and I don't remember the other ones. Some are better than others. Attack keystone in particular is very good. So you always want to kind of look at the keystone that it's going to impart. But you also want to look at the character as well. So if it's a character that's going to have a lot of longevity, or you can see yourself using in a lot of parties, go for it. Versatile characters or support or tanks kind of get priority for me. I typically go for like Gladiolus, who is a great tank. I go for Ramza, who's a great support unit. Balthier. That was more the novelty of him being a global first, but I did get Balthier. And then some of the other ones I've gotten as well. Kuja, Cloud, Lightning. So yeah, it just kind of depends on how many tokens you have. If you can reliably clear Lufinias to get those tokens. And then who you can foresee yourself using a lot going forward. Just like the support high armors like Rudin Ramza, yes. Make team break cap instead of just themselves. That's the really nice thing about the support ones. Like Gladiolus, who has encouragement keystone, which is great. He can increase brave granted by 5%. That one's not the best, but who has a support keystone? Support keystone right here. Raises party's attack by 5%, and then the party's held bravery and HP damage can exceed the cap. So this is like, support keystone is kind of like maybe one of the best ones, because we get a flat 5% attack increase, and the ability for everyone in the party, and then the ability for everyone in the party to break cap as well. So like that's good. I want to say Amid Italian has the same one. No, this one has Tactics Keystone. This one's also pretty good. This one lowers all enemies' int brave, max brave attack by 10% and defense by 20%. And then Amid Italian's bravery and HP damage up can increase cap. Or break cap. But again, that's only for themselves. The support keystone, I think, is the only one that extends its bonuses to the entire party. Hence, support keystone. Who was it that had the really bad one? What's the bad one called? I mean, it's not even really bad. It's just like, don't get it unless you really need it. I want to say, what, Warrior of Light? Yeah. So that's the encouragement keystone. So that one's increased brave granted by 5%. And then he can break cap. Not great. Is that the same one that Gladio has? I think I only bought it for Gladio. Yes. But I only bought it for Gladio because I'm using Gladio in like too many parties to not have the best things for him. So even though it's the worst keystone, the character himself is too useful and versatile to not have the best things for. I'll definitely get Ramza because I have him all set to roll, not to mention the party can break cap. Yeah, Ramza's is great. Please get Ramza's high token, or high armor. It's very, very good. Oh, very, very good. Okay, so Guy comes out tonight, so I can finally decide... Excuse me. I can finally decide whether I want to just token Ramza's burst, which I think I probably will. We'll see what happens on Guy's banner. That is obviously coming up tonight, so we'll see what happens. In the meantime, what do I have? What should I do in this game today? Well, I definitely want to go through Dimensions and maybe try to clear up maybe Lightning and Bosch, get them ready for DE20 when that comes out. And I think that it'll be no problem. I think I'll be able to do it just fine. Especially Lightning, because she's got Cam and Reno on that one, so I can just use the same team, but just sub out Lightning for like some other random DPS, and like we'll be good. And then Bosch, he's in kind of an older one here with Zidane and Amid Italian. I will have to probably clear that out. I don't know, because I don't really know like what DE20 is gonna be like. I just have heard from people coming in here and saying that Lightning is going to be good for it and Bosch is going to be good for it and Warrior of Light is also going to be good for it. I don't have his LD, so I'm not going to bring him to it anyway, but those are like good characters for it. Let me just take a peek-see at something else really quick here. Sort by crystal strength level. Who's boosted right now, and do I have everyone that could... No, I have Maria and Payne are still at 71 when they could be at 80. I will have to get them up there because I want to get their calls. I know their calls aren't like particularly amazing, but I would still like to have them. I'm just looking to see if there are any other characters. And everyone else should be at 61, and no one else has their awakening yet. I don't think Kane has his. Okay, anyway. Perfect. So let's try and get Maria and Payne. They're both blue, aren't they? Oh, goddamn. Okay, that's fine. We could just go grind out some blue crystals quick. That will be easy. We'll get them up to 80 today. Because I can just throw on my auto farming team. Bloop. All right, cool. Well, this will be quick then. Well, hopefully. If we're lucky and we get some K-Cactuars, this will go pretty fast. Oh, I guess I was thirstier than I thought I was. But anywho's, who here is pulling for Guy tonight? Are we feeling him? I know there's a big portion of the audience who is skipping Guy. Yeah, I'm thirsty. Thirsty! Ooh. Yes. Yeah, a lot of people are skipping Guy just because his kit isn't very exciting. And or necessary. Guy gets a free pull, and that is it. That makes sense. I'm gonna see how the free pull goes. I'm still fingers crossed for Ramza's burst. This is all just a ploy to get me to pull on Ramza's burst banners a little bit more. The only reason why I'm pulling for Guy. Oh, excuse me. Plus, since I don't have Gao's LD, I feel like Guy will be useful in his Lufinia. Otherwise, I could just bring Gao, I know, but I don't have his LD. So we're gonna try for Guy. Try for Guy. Really try for Ramza's burst. The shitty thing about this banner is that the other two banner mates are Orin and Sync, and I have everything for both of them. Like, Orin's been purpled forever. I've used him in things. And Sync, I have not built her, but her EX weapon is realized, and I think all her other weapons are done too. So truly, like, if I get anything for Orin or Sync, it's going to be a little disappointing because I don't really need it. Now, anything for Guy would be welcome. Ramza's burst, especially welcome. We'll see what happens. God, cost me a lot. LOL, I gotta make it worthwhile. That makes sense. There was like 3 banners in a row that I wanted everyone on, and it was Warrior of Light, Gao, and 8. I threw so many fucking tickets at every single one of those banners and got literally nothing for any of them. My luck turned around when I finally went and got, let's see, who's the burst after Warrior of Light? Whoever that was, I got all of their stuff, and then I didn't need to... Was it Noctis? I don't quite remember. Anyway, I got that, and then I went back to try for Kurasame because I wanted him as well, and I did end up getting his stuff after like just a few tickets, and then I was like, okay, luck's turning around, and yeah. Then I ended up getting like everything for the rest of that month, but the first half of that month was like very, very rough. But I think it also ended with me having to pity Gladio, which is the only character I've ever had to... Wait, did I pity Gladio or Rude? I think I pitied Rude. I think Gladio, I got all his stuff through just pulling. I don't think that I had to pity him, because I've only had to pity one character, and it was either Gladio or Rude. And I can't remember. I almost had to pity Garnet when her EX came out with Eldnarsh's banner. Or when her EX was on Eldnarsh's banner. And I got all the way to my 300 G token. And on that pull that got me my 300th G token, I got Garnet's EX. So I was prepared to pity her. I got all the way. I spent the same amount. But then I didn't have anything really to spend the G tokens on because I had gotten her entire kit and I had gotten Eldnarsh's entire kit while pulling for her kit. Who I didn't even want Eldnarsh, but then once I got him, I was like, ooh, he's real good. Had to pity only one as well. It was Afmao, who I still don't have. I'm hoping, because her Lost chapter is coming up, right? Am I crazy? Was she not an event character? Was she a storyline character? Or did her Lost chapter already come out? I bet it already did. I was like, I could have sworn that she was an event character. Yeah, Afmao I skipped for some reason. I feel like when she came out, there were like a lot of other things that I was like into. And same with Arciela, and then everyone gave me shit for the rest of eternity for skipping Arciela. So then I didn't even skip her. Like, I tried hard for it. I spent some tickets on that banner. And then when she came back around on someone else's banner not that long after, I tried there too. Still didn't get her. Arciela was just evading me and eluding me like some mistress of the night. So I'm hoping that when her last chapter comes out at the beginning of March, I'm hoping we're getting that bitch. I'm prepared to pity her. Afmao needs LD and JP bad. Oh, she doesn't have it. Oh. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. For some reason in my head she had an LD, but you know who does have an LD? Agrius. You know who doesn't have an LD? Any Final Fantasy XIV character. Except for Y'shtola. But she also has a burst, so. I'm just saying, give LD to Ida. I was hoping she would be global first. Who, Agrius? I was hoping for Agrius, and then she got her LD after the speculation, and then I was like, okay, well, it's not going to be Agrius now. Alpha No or Alize would be dope. I would kill for an Alpha No LD. I would love any excuse to bring those kids around more often. I love them so much, and their kits in here are great and fun. Alpha No got me through a lot of content when his EX plus, when his Lost Chapter came out. Like, from that point on until, like, very recently, I was using Alpha No in every team. He's so good. He's such a great support unit. He can never run out of skills, basically, unless you're trying really hard to run out of skills. He does good damage. He's got good saps, which is, like, all the FF14 characters have saps, which makes a lot of sense when you play FF14 and, like, every class has some sort of dots. So, everyone has saps. Alpha Nos are great. His auras are fantastic. His healing is good. He's just good. He gets 1 billion free turns in a row if you do it right. And Alize, although her kit is complicated, I have not been using a book this entire time, so that's fun. Yeah, poop. I should have had a book going. Pain says, ooh, I'm pain. Ooh, I'm pain. Or maybe she says it like a Metal Gear Solid boss where she's like, the pain. I'm gonna use a book this time. Papa 15. Give me these crystals. I thought we had increased K Cactuar spawns, and I've encountered 1 today, and that's not enough. One Flowerhead Cactuar in however many runs that I've just done. It's like the world in a James Bond movie starring Denise Richards as a rocket scientist. Not enough. Again, no Flowerhead there. Why? At least I'm done with the Divine boards. Jesus, that was a grind. Done for now, until Ramu comes out. Which, that's not for like another 2 months. Month and a half. So it'll be good. Come on, come on, come on. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Okay, annoying. Give me flower heads or give me death. Okay. Trying to also type up a thing for my Final Fantasy XIV Discord my free company Discord about the announcements tomorrow night. No. Okay, well, this is taking longer than I wanted it to. Especially since we have to do this for 2 characters. But maybe now that I was smart and used a book, hopefully we'll go a little bit quicker here. As we have a quest for the new expansion announcement tomorrow night, I just want to remind everyone to not spoil any of the storyline events in the general chat without putting a spoiler warning. I know we are going, so I'm just like dictating this, going to be excited. The story. Please try to refrain from spoiling for those of us who haven't quite caught up yet. There. Boop boop. If you're in Foman, you just got a message. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Now I can go back to farming blue crystals. Yay! We got a letter, what? I just posted something in the announcements, or in the news section of the Foman chat. Just a gentle reminder to everyone to not post any story spoilers in the general chat, since we are getting a new expansion announcement tomorrow. So, because I know we're all going to be excited to be like, oh my god, I can't wait to see how X is dealt with and da-da-da-da-da and all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to remind everyone in there that not everyone in the free company is caught up on the storyline, and to try not to spoil things in general chat without... I don't know how to do the spoiler tag, so I just don't post spoilers ever. Easy peasy. I mean, honestly, same. Same. I think I know how, but I'm paranoid it won't work on mobile. You can test it in like a D... Can you not test it in a DM? I would assume that you could. You could like DM me and try to test it if you want to. Or I could Google it. One of the two. Test it and delete my message. That is true. I should put like how to do spoiler tags. Oh, it's easy. You just type /spoiler at the beginning of your message. Deal. I think that's how you do it. Also, I spelled that wrong. I thought you put lines on either end. You can also do that. That works too. That's an alternate way to do it. They both work. How have I only gotten one flowerhead cactuar this literal entire time? What is happening with the world? Why is everything horrible? It's Thursday. Yes, Mad Girl. That is a spoiler. Is this a spoiler? Selfie, I think she's gonna be on Divine Ramu. Let's look. She is gonna be on Divine Ramu. Oh my god, why is my typing? Okay. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? Do I have a schedule next to me? I do. It's right here. Boop. Hey, Gabe the Green, how's it going? Hello. But the banners are so bad, though. The Divine Ramu banners, it's what? Let's see. Emperor's LD and Burst with Aerith's LD as well. Then we have... Wait, is Celeste getting her LD on that banner as well? Oh no, the Aerith LD is a different campaign. Okay. Forget what I said about Aerith. The Divine Ramu banners are going to be Emperor's LD and Burst, and then Celeste's LD with Emperor's Burst, and then Yuffie, Selfie, Eiko, Lulu. Not great banners, but pick up Selfie if you can there. And, excuse me, also Yuffie will be incredibly useful. So grab those, people. I noticed a new nose jewelry. Oh, thank you. She's a big shiny bitch today. I just got a whole bunch of I got like a little like variety pack of nose jewelry in yesterday. Ooh. Only Arnea interests me. Eldnarsh having burst in a few months, so skip. Yeah, Eldnarsh not until July, but I'm pretty excited because Eldnarsh is way too good to pass up. Yuffie has no LD equals common thief. But she can absolutely cheese the fuck out of Mog's story chapter a month later in May. The Lufinia for that. So pick Yuffie up so you can cheese the shit out of that Lufinia. Unless they fix it for the GL release, which I hope they fucking don't because I want to cheese it. They throw a lot of 3 burst banners after the selfie wall pestle. Yes. That will start happening as well. And then also the Start Dash banner is getting an update here at the end of March. And that's going to have... that's going to have Cloud, Lightning, Squall. Just like the regular Start Dash banner. But the way the Start Dash banner is right now, it only has all those characters' gold kits, including EX weapons. Whereas when they update... it's going to have all of their LDs and all their bursts in it as well. So that'll be really good for new players, but also us older players are going to be getting that access to that for, I think, like 2 weeks as well. It's a hard pass for me since I have everything that I could possibly want off of that banner already, except for Cloud's burst, but I don't give a fuck about Cloud. I don't give a fuck about Cloud. Hey, Unimaginable. How's it going? Well, if I get free pulls, yeah, if they're going to give me a free pull on it, Toads, hit me. But also, Cloud. Jet after getting his full kit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Cloud. Yeah. And that's the motherfucking tea. I did get his full kit. I even bought his high armor. Do I use him? No. Absolutely not. I'm farming crystals too! Balthi and Ramza ate all the yellow ones. Oh yeah. They fully came up into this gig and were like eating all the yellow crystals. Hey, Abby Kiora! How's it going? How did the rest of your Lufinia go? Hey, Janny Pendragon. Did we win the Lufinia, Kiora? Oh, ow, my knuckle just cracked so fucking. Yar, yay! Oh, that makes me happy. Congratulations. I was just gonna look at something and now I don't remember what it wears. Okay, well, it's not worth it. Laguna clear, but no secondary flex clear. Angry flex clear tomorrow. I believe in you. He did. My mom will be so proud that I was there when he did it. Yes, I'm gonna call my mom right now. Hey, Ma. Ma. Guess what? Ma. Ma. Oh my god, I've been watching a lot of Real Housewives of New Jersey, and that's a whole fucking other thing, but, you know. Ma. What? Yeah, I'm just crystal farming right now because I realized the only two characters that could go up to crystal level 80 that I did not have at crystal level 80 were Pain and Maria. And I decided it's time. It's time. What color crystal is Guy? Does anybody know off the top of their head? I'm not gonna be like pushing for an answer, but like, does anybody know? White. Okay, cool. White. That means I have to farm some white crystals, or do I? I wonder if I have enough. Let's see where we're at here. Just that Kuja's BT is not coming back anytime soon. Oh, anytime soon. Okay, let's get these little girls. Here you go, Maria. And the pain. Wow, perf. I pitied his EX. Nice hair color you got there, Jet, just like Sarah and Lightning. That's me. I'm the third Farron sister. But I don't think there's any... Oh, let me go see where I'm at for white crystals. I could probably stand to have more, but also, like, I'll just wait and farm them when he comes, if I get his whole damn kit. I mean, I'm going to take him up to 80 no matter what, but that's a problem for 8 hours from now, Jordan, so... It's chill. It's absolutely chill. I feel like there's something else that I was gonna farm. I should farm money, but that's exhausting. I'm not fucking doing that. Not on tonight. If I need money tonight, but after pulling for Guy, like if I get his kit, then I will farm money. I'm not fucking doing it right now. No ma'am. No ma'am, no ma'am. But I feel like there's something else that I was gonna be like, I should farm that. Was it summon boards? Who's XP times 2 right now? I bet you there are characters that I could take through summon boards that are XP times 2 right now. Oh, there's literally 2 of them in my party at the moment. Okay, great. I should run them through those before they are not XP times 2 anymore. Oh, nope. These characters both suck. Am I sure I want to chase Guy? Well, so I said this before. I'll say it again. It's not really so much about chasing Guy as much as it is about this is my last chance to pull for Ramses Burst before I have to actually go spend tokens on it. But also, Guy is a tank. And I could always use more tanks. And he's an Earth Imperiler, which there's only like one of those in the game. Three of those in the game, maybe. So, why not? And I don't have Gao's LD, so maybe. Wait a minute, chase a guy sounds like me. Hey! They call me the third Farron sister because I'm a slut. Are you sure you don't want to chase Guy? Yeah, are we sure we don't want to chase Guy? I mean, I hope that I get him. I will. Yes, it's a guy. I will chase it. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting him. It's kind of a bummer that his last chapter just came out in Japan and he didn't even get a rework for it. Like, that's a bit of a bummer, but... JP confirmed Guy ain't worth chasing. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't need Beaver talking Guy, but he can talk to beavers. I just think that all the little children in this game could benefit from having a big, strong man around. I'm just kidding. He must be secret OP. Yeah, because he can talk to beavers. Wait until there's the Beaver Lufenia that you can't hit and is immune to everything and you have to use Guy for. To just talk the beaver down. Just saying. Wait for the Beaver Lufenia. If he wasn't OP, they would have buffed him. Well, sometimes they make questionable decisions in this game, like Sarah's entire LD and existence. They already nerfed him by giving him pants. Shame that. Guy will be sad when you pull Ramses first and free pull and drop him. If that happens, I'll absolutely drop that banner like a hot sack of rocks. If I get Ramses burst right away, I'm gonna be like, okay, bye. I'll do his free pull. Yes. I mean, everyone obviously do your free pull on the banner. It's free. If I get his LD, I'll build him. Yes. And that's the other thing is, like, if I get either his EX or his LD during the free, I'm going to try for him. Sorry for calling you cute. Never apologize for calling people cute, first of all. Imagine the level of hate so high that you refuse to use free pull. I remember when Lon and Rain came out, there were people on Reddit that were like, I'm not even pulling for them. I hope I never get their weapons because I don't even want them on my roster because of their, like, the way that their characters look. And I was like, really? Just don't use them. Yeah, why are they hating so much on this? I don't know. I don't know. I do remember seeing... I don't think it was just a WAF hate in general. I think it was just that their design didn't fit with the aesthetic of this game. So it was like... ugh. They were just being snobs. I do remember as well seeing a thread on Reddit a long time ago that was like, I don't pull on any of the villain banners because I don't want villains on my team. It makes me upset that the villains are available to recruit because I don't like them. They're bad. Why should I recruit them if they're bad? So I just don't pull for their weapons and I don't do their events. And I was like, just don't use them. Are you insane? Yes. I think twins can work now that we have Balthier's OP stuff. Yeah, Balthier can make anyone good. Just because his buffs are insane. And I think they secretly did all the events and shit. Yeah, they probably did. They were just being a snob. No one can stay away from gem. Exactly. Why would you not want those free fucking gems? Sounds like a Machina excuse without being boosted. The tea! They're pretty decent. The twins? I still haven't built them. But I should. Here you go, Maria. Do something. She's like, I got my titty out. Hey, Abare. Hair's looking extra like Lightning Sarah today. Thank you. This is the second time somebody said that. She's fading into like a very nice rose gold right now, which is like perfect. It was very neon when I first did it, but it's kind of fading into like this cotton candy floss kind of color, and it is feeling like some kind of fantasy that is just happening on top of my head. Ooh. Get into the fantasy, ladies. Also got a ton of new nose jewelry yesterday, and this one's like you can't see it, but it's very, very, very extra. It's like got little gems all over it. It's huge. The JP trend continues and they get a BT plus and LD at the same time, like the Ishtola situation. I'm just saying, when is Alphino gonna get an LD? That's all I wanna know. When are Alphino and Alize going to come home with LDs? Save the best for last, exactly. All the 14 characters are going to get them all at the same time, and they're going to be all game-breaking good. And it's going to be... everyone's going to be like, wow, we really underestimated Final Fantasy XIV. Turns out it's the best game ever created, and I'm going to sit here in my tower and just laugh and say, I fucking told y'all. Use Ida. No one used Ida. Kind of want to see if there's some gender bent lightning cosplay. If I had a lightning cosplay, I would do it. If I had the outfit, you know I would. FF17, A Realm Revived. But FF16 also looks very 14-esque, and I'm very into that, so... let's hope that 16 is good. I'm very into what I've seen of it so far. I still don't understand why Lise is much worse than Ida. We were just talking about this earlier. I truly don't understand why they're different characters in this game. Why? Why? I don't get it. It's not like she changed jobs or something. Like, if Thancred had his, like, Gunbreaker Thancred, that would at least be... he would be the same character, but it would at least be two completely different movesets. Ida and Lise are both monks. So it's like... oh, okay, cool. Yeah, still monks. Still monks. I don't get it. 16 will also be brought to this game at some point. I know, I'm excited to see Clive. Get Clive and Joshua in here. GNB Thancred is Zaddy. Absolutely. 1000. GNB Thancred is the perfect evolution of ARR Thancred, who is just a goob, and then Heavensward Thancred, who is like a goob who was just trying to be really cool, and then GNB Thancred is cool. So it's like, we're the stages. Now he's just cool. Pestle and Dust are like two sides of the moon, but Ida and Lise, same shit, exactly. We're gonna start getting 16 characters and still be waiting for Riku, Nanaki, and Larsa. Did he change class, the Thancred guy? He did. Thancred has changed classes actually twice in the game. Technically twice, but in Realm Reborn, he's not assigned a class. He's the only Scion who's like not a class, weirdly enough. And then in the storyline of 2.x, he kind of learns how to be a rogue slash ninja, which carries over all the way up through Shadowbringers, where he changes into a gunbreaker. So like Y'shtola, yes. Everybody job changes in Shadowbringers. He's a gladiator in 1.0 who calls himself a bard, and then what Jess yeah. Yes. It's weird. He's like, I'm a bard, and then he like used a little shield and a single-handed sword like a paladin would, and then it was just like, okay. Weird. He called himself a bard before bard exists. Right, exactly. It's so strange. Yeah, who knows? Thancred just does things to try to be cool a lot. In Heaven's Ward, actually, when he's wearing his eye patch, he's not wearing it because he's hurt or something. He, like, if you talk to him, he literally says because he thinks he looks cool with it. Now, so there's not a bard interaction between Edward and Thancred. I wish there was. Thancred is a fucking hipster. He literally is just doing things because he thinks that he'll look cool. Because then in Shadowbringers, then the eye patch isn't there. He literally was just wearing it because he thought it looked cool on him. Which is hilarious. And really reinforces his status as a fucking goon who thinks that he's cool. And is trying to be cool. You made me remember the scene in Ice Age. Oh no. I have not actually seen Ice Age. So if you're about to make a reference to Ice Age, it will be lost on me. Yes, yes, yes. Tiger Guide gave me this. He gave you an eye patch? That's Thancred. Somebody gave him the eye patch and he was like, cool. Select yes, all went, right? Honestly. I'll fuck these brothers up. Like, hey bro, I think we should unite. And they're like, all their limbs are broken. They're like bleeding all over the place. Let's unite, brother. Let's Gurren Lagann, where you just stand on my head and we pretend like we're different. I should give her a call so that that's not so useless. Oh, auto plus soon. Honestly. This board farming's really exhausting. Glad they changed it to divine. Yeah, I agree. I only have about maybe 35-ish characters that I need to take through summon boards still. But I'm like, I'm not in any rush, you know? Like, once they become XP times 2, then I'll take them through, which is why I'm doing Maria and Pain right now. I'm gonna think about dropping this shit if they make divine boards for separate characters. I would not put it past them. But I did finish all my divine boards yesterday. I finished the last of my divine boards. So I'm fucking done with that, thank God. So yay, clap for this hooker. And now my gem stash is back up over 100,000, so that's nice. See, that's the other thing about like potentially pulling for guys. Like, I'm not exactly hurting for resources at the moment. I have over 100,000 gems and I have like 500 some tickets. So I'm not exactly like hurting for resources. Mogwai coming in with the slow verse. Ooh, I had to shut it down. I had to speed it up first. Here we go. My mediocre Mogwai is in chat. It's laminated in the Discord. So that's why you're confident with gem spending. Yeah. Oh, there's the Discord. Click that link if you want to join my community Discord, everyone. That Unimaginable so kindly pulled up in the chat there. Yeah, and I'm also more confident with spending right now, Ethan, because I pulled Caius's entire kit, his 35 EX and LD, all of which I needed, in about 80 tickets. So I didn't have to spend a single gem on Caius's banner. So that was very exciting. So I'm kind of hoping to do the same thing with Guy. I'm just going to throw some ticks, see what happens. Fingers crossed for the burst. Walk into the club burst first. But we'll see what happens, I suppose, tonight. And I'll be updating y'all in the Discord tonight about my pulls. Burst first, burst first. Ooh, walk into the club, burst first. Ooh, burst first. Ooh, burst first. That's a blur. It's a trap laid by RNG. I know. Oh, I know. I've played gacha games before. I know it's a curse to take away my defenses and lull me into a false sense of security so they can rip all my tickets out of my hand and say, ha ha, you fool. Now, hopefully that doesn't happen. But it's probably going to. I got 3 ROMs up for UT already, 2 from tickets. Well, you can fuck off. No, I'm just playing, girl. Or am I? Dear God, please transfer my luck to Ultimate Zero. Okay. I would be okay with that. Woohoo! Burst first, bitch! It's Thursday. I ain't got nothing to do. Wow, Harley's sleeping right now and his tongue is fully out of his mouth. What a dog. Ooh, what a dog. Bank account looking hefty for Ulti Pity. Oh. Oh. Bank account looking heavy for me because it's very not heavy. It's a light bank account. TH, I'm not boasting because BT is not my goal, and like Karma Gacha Lux like all I experience. I mean, I am only giving you a hard time because I get a lot of hard time from people about all the bursts that I get and complaining about my good luck. Wait, why am I stopping? Stop what? Ooh, walking into the club. Burst first, burst first. Ooh, burst first, burst first. Except for, in this case, burst last. This is like my Sephiroth pull, where it was like, I don't really want the burst. And then I get a bunch of it on the last banner that it could possibly got on. And I'm like, oh, cool. Stop complaining, RNG will take away even a pity. Yeah, I think I complained so much about my burst luck that now the game is like, fine, then you don't get any burst for a character that you want. So now I really have to stop complaining. Burst, burst, burst. I wish that I could afford to pity this burst. I'm gonna go start selling feet pics or something. Last time I complained, I had to nearly pity twice for lightning, of course. Oh, of course. Thanks, Light. My OnlyFans. Oh boy, yeah. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. It's just pictures of me and videos of me just like eating like Taco Bell. Fully clothed. And then under that it'll just be a link to like an Amazon wish list. And it's just me eating Taco Bell like. It's the first and last time I spent more than 300 ticks on a banner. Ooh, I spent more than 300 ticks on Warrior of Light's banner, and I still didn't get his LD. I think that was the most that I spent on a banner to get nothing out of it. A lot of people are trying to get into OnlyFans selling feet pics. I'm not trying to make an OnlyFans. I'm just gonna find a sugar daddy who wants to buy feet pics. Creating an OnlyFans is exhausting. I literally already have a Twitch channel and it's like, ugh, this is exhausting. I read that on a teacher Reddit sub. They always have a friend that made 5 to 10K a month through OnlyFans. Oh yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I get it. I get the urge. You can make some mad fucking bank. I just have all my eggs in this basket right now. I'm trying to skate by my personality alone before I start selling nudes. So it's not going great, so I'll probably start selling nudes soon. I'm used to gacha bad luck. Yeah, oh, same. I play Dragalia Lost, bitch. I fucking know that I'm not getting anything that I want. I still lead the freaking romancing saga because they made me pity this morning. Oh, Reuniverse. I really wanted to like Reuniverse. But I think because I don't really know anything about the saga franchise, that it was just like, none of these characters have a connection to me. So, I'm just gonna not. And then I deleted it. After pity, I spend all the gem on it and get the units in every pull. Oh. No. So I think it's rigged. That would make sense. You know it's super rigged. Get into this gig. So I was playing Arknights this morning, and a new banner came out. And it was like, here's all these cool 5 stars and 6 stars. And always on Arknights, your first 10 pulls, you'll get an automatic guaranteed 5-star in one of those pulls. 5-star is not the highest rarity. Highest rarity is 6-star. But they were like, you'll at least get a 5-star guaranteed in your first 10 pulls. So this new banner comes out today, right? And I was like, cool, I'm going to pull my 10 pulls. Did the first one, and it was a 5-star. So then that erased the like guaranteed 5-star because I got one on the first pull. And then I was like, well, now I'm not going to pull on this banner anymore. Sweats in whale. Yeah, the rate up thingy fucked me so hard. Yeah. Yep. On the first one, I got a 5-star, and it was like not anyone that I particularly. Well, I mean, it's actually a cool unit. Like I'm gonna use her, but. It wasn't a 6-star. I only have 1 6-star. Maybe I have 2 now. No, I think I only have 1. Actually good for maintaining your Urdum. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not, like, mad about it, really. I just wanted to keep pulling, and then I got, like, the first pull was that guaranteed 5-star, and I was like, oh, okay, like, I guess I don't need to pull on this banner anymore. Thing I hate is featured 6-star only 50%. Ooh, I don't think that I've experienced. I mean, granted, I only started playing Arknights like very, very recently. This person says full Kuja, have fun, but it's Sephiroth. You know what game sucks for RNG? Genshin. Oh, yes, you are correct. I pulled 3 6-star and none of them are featured, so I missed. Oh. Bruh, even kids know that Genshin is fucked up. I love Genshin. I love the gameplay, but the draw and the gacha element is so fucked. And everybody knows it, but like the gameplay is so cool that it's like we are all just putting up with the gacha element. Yeah, exactly. Like we all want to love Genshin because it's so fun. But, like, I'm not out here trying to spend money on a video game. Just kidding. But actually, no, I never spend any money on Genshin. I'm always so hesitant to spend money on gachas because A, I'm poor, and B, the other thing is, like, I'm, like, But if I work hard, could I just earn this? Or like, if I get good at the game, could I just deal with not having these strong units? And it's like, the answer is usually yes. Me knowing tomorrow, yes. Feed me about an hour of content, yes. Tomorrow, hour of content. But hey, you know what? At least there'll be a new co-op tomorrow. Not worth the TBH. Seeing people spend thousands and not getting 5-star hurt me. And then some people defend with their lucky pull to 5-star and shit. Yeah, wild. Wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild. Especially streamers. Maybe 90 minutes including boards, but still. Yeah, I'm pumped for new co-ops. I'm pumped for Lufinia. Yeah. They go hard. It's wild. Streamers go really hard. And I'm like, where are y'all getting this money? Like, I'm a streamer. I'm fucking poor. Granted, I know that they are much bigger streamers than I, but streamers get a secret deal with me, yo. Well, I didn't get any secret deal when I was streaming Genshin. Oh, man. I'm not cool enough. Their parents' credit cards. The tea. Sounds about right, go. Ooh, the tea's so scalding hot. Ooh. People I know go hard and not getting anything and then cry and then keep pulling. Right, exactly. It's like, at a certain point, you have to just, like, stop fucking pulling. If you're not getting the thing and you're upset that you're not getting the thing, stop pulling. Me at Ramza's burst. Up to one, no credit cards in this family. Two, I'd get disappeared if I did that. Ooh. And a oop. It's like the GME tried but without purpose. I found a house nearby me that is for sale. For a lot. But it's like, excuse me, it's like my dream house, and it's like just kind of like in the next neighborhood over from where I'm at right now, and it is seriously like the most beautiful house. It's my dream house. I would love it. And I was like, God, imagine if I had bought GameStop stock at the beginning of the pandemic when it was an all-time low and just sold it all. And I was rich now. I would pay for that house in cash. I'll talk to Ramza later so he can come home to you too, chat. Thank you. Thank you. Come home, BB. I want you to come home, puppy. Yeah, and then I just like was thinking about how sad I was that I couldn't buy that house. And then I just like made myself more sad, and I was like, this is all situations that I just made up in my mind just now to make myself sad. I need to stop. I need to get away from my own toxic behavior towards myself. Toxic. Nope. Yeah. Permanently targeted children because they know the parents don't control the spending. Exactly. Exactly. That's the predatory aspect of gacha games. And that's on that. And that's on period. Because there's a thing called parental control, which everyone ignored. I don't understand why everyone ignores parental controls. Like, I would absolutely use them constantly if I had children. Luckily, I'm never having children because children are the worst. So, I don't have to worry about it, but... Parents don't know how to use it. And that's on to you. There's also a thing called good parenting, but hey, I don't know her. Who's she? Good parenting? Who's she? I don't know her. Okay, I just have to do these 2 Bahamut fights, and then I don't have to do these 7 boards anymore for these 2 girls. Which is exciting. Get him, Maria. Just kind of shoot him a little bit. As soon as the music was off this whole time, is it? Is it working? Shots fired for 8k HP. Come on, Maria. Make sure. Maybe that'll be better for you. Oh no, I hope I still have a little bit of time on my book. Oh, that's okay. I have wild points. Left it on for 2 hours and only have 20k crystals. Oh. Oof. Oops, I meant training boards. Oh, I need to go look and see what Maria wants for her things. Maria. What do you want here? Oh, just Pandemonium, Odin, and Bahamut are the only ones. Okay. 4, 5. Why does no one spam co-op circus stalls? I don't know. Because I think especially like right now, because there's the rate up on K cactuars, I think that's going on right now. You could fool me by telling, if you told me it wasn't going on, I believe you. The amount of fucking K cactuars that I saw today. But I think maybe that's a big, oh, not the high crystals, just the smaller ones. And that's why I do it. So it's mostly T3 crystals that I'm like low on a lot. So I can just run those little baby weak ass fucking crystal farming missions with auto on and just like, ba-ding. My crystals are always maxed. Must be nice. My T4 crystals are usually... T4 and T5 crystals have the most likelihood to be maxed for me, but T3s I'm always out of. Okay, and this, you know what, this is going to give me a lot of resources as well. I wish there was a function to just unlock all and choose summon abilities from a list. God, wouldn't that be fucking nice? This is so exhausting. This is truly like, the part that I hate about doing summon boards isn't having to do the fights enough, Because that's fine. It's this part that takes, like, it's just exhausting. Having to pick the passives and, like, do all of this shit. Click through all these damn menus. Okay, what does she want for Pandemonium? She wants 3, 4, 6. Gotcha. 3. 4. 6. When I see mostly every crystal color and I have free time, I'm farming my crystals past 9 to 9 when I can. 2 times item or 3 times items for the metals, and boom, done. A ton. Smart. I'm not smart though. And I never have reserve crystals for people. Every time after I farmed a summon board, it'd take a week to not get burned out. Yeah, I usually only do like a couple at a time. And now that I've gotten most characters done through their summon boards, that's really nice. But now pretty much I just do them if characters are XP times 2 boosted. If there's 2 characters that are XP times 2 boosted that I haven't brought through summon boards, I'll do them during their event while they're XP times 2. Otherwise, if I don't have their EX, they're not going through boards. Because it's just exhausting. But there was a period of time where I was taking a lot of people through summon boards. Just because, like, it was a lot of resources and I was very resource deficient at that point in time. I want to say it was, who was boosted? I want to say it was when Alexander came out. It might have been when Diablos came out. I only do it for the rewards, not full board if they don't have gears. I take them through the whole board. I don't do, if I'm taking them through a board to get the rewards, they're finishing the board and they're getting their passives and that's it. Just because then I don't have to worry about it later if I do want to build them. 3, 6, 7 for Odin. Yeah, using wild points, I gotta. That's because I only do 2 fights and then I just use wild points to fill out the rest, as you can see. Oh, that costed a lot of wild points. I have 30k wild points. Oh, I know. 4, 5, 6 here for Bahamut. Okay, and then who else did I take through Pain? The Pain. Pat. So she's pretty straightforward. Just Odin and Bahamut are her ones that are specific, but that's only because they're specific for everybody. Boop, boop, boop. All right, 4. 5. We continue my dessert. Good luck, Jet, and Unimaginable for Guy's pulls. Thank you so much, Ethan. Good luck on your pulls as well, even though I know you're not really pulling for him. Also, good luck on your dissertation. Zing, zing, zing. Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop. And we do 4. 5. Zeben. Fourth BT is the best BT. Thanks to see ya. Okay, bye. I hope you get another burst. I hope I get a burst. Cries and robs a burst. Wow, well, fingers crossed for me that I get this damn burst tonight. But if I don't get the burst, maybe I'll get guys LD and EX and whole damn kit, and that would be cool too. We'll see what happens. I like getting the featured characters because I like to show them off for the stream so y'all can make an informed decision on whether you want to pull / build for them. So I feel like it's a responsibility of me to pull for everybody. I know that's not realistic though. Brodas. You'll get the burst through and through. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna get this damn burst. I'm gonna find my purpose. And my purpose is the burst. Nope. Yeah, where's my quality of life that shortens the amount of time that I have to do this? How long did you even farm to get all those points? It's an insane amount. I barely have 1 out of 100 of those. Hi, Mad Scientist. I don't know. I didn't really farm for these points. They just kind of happened by taking everyone through all the boards so often. Yeah, I truly don't. Like, I didn't just farm for wild points. I've taken a lot of characters through summon boards. I've taken about 100, just over 100 characters through summon boards. So it's truly just from that and not really using them a whole lot. I didn't really start doing this method where I take them through 2 fights and then wild point the rest of them until like fairly recently. So especially for like Odin, who has 31,000 points, and Alexander, who has 22,000 points, I would take characters through so then they would have just like more points than they needed to be able to do the summon board. Which then I didn't have to use any wild points, so I was just accumulating them so much over time. Nope, we need 6. And 7. So now we just need to do Alexander. That's 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And then Odin. And then she, I believe, is going to be wanting 3, 6, 7 here because physical up. She's physical. Oh, I guess I could just fucking look. I have the thing open. Yes, 3, 6, 7 for her here. Sneak. Ooh, so sneaky. And then Brave Rejuve. And then we just have Bahamut. See, I don't have a ton of wild points for him because when Bahamut came out, that's kind of when I started this method of 2 fights wild points. So Bahamut doesn't have nearly as many wild points as everyone because his is the ones that I spent the most. And then it'll be 4, 5, 6 here for Pain. Okay, now these 2 gals are done with their boards. Thank the lords. So let's get out of this menu. They're done. Get out of here, girls. Now, are there any other characters that are XP times 2 right now that I don't have taken through summon boards? Not that I'm going to do it right now. I just want to know. Freya, both here. Freya, Noel, Caius, Ida. Lise has not gone through boards. King has not gone through boards. Yes, he has. Okay, so there's not 2 characters right now that have not gone through boards. Because Caius and Noel definitely have gone. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not taking her through boards by herself, so pause on the boards. But at least I got Maria and Pain done because those are going to be ending fairly soon, that XP times 2. So at least that's done. The Lise one is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon because that one just started with Caius's Lost chapter. So her XP times 2 for that isn't going anywhere. And then there are some characters Actually, I wonder if I've taken Sync through summon boards. I think I have. Because she's going to be boosted here in a minute. Okay, I have taken her through summon boards. So I could... It'll be Guy, I believe. I'll do Guy and Lise together when Guy comes out tonight. Perfect. I have a plan. Yahaha, you found me. I'm going to take a short break, run a quick ad, and I'm going to get some more coffee and water. So stick around, guys, and we'll be right back with some more Dissidia. Dissidia. All right, I'm back. Please take care of Lise. I will, don't worry. Because Guy will have a partner to go through boards with Lise. Because Orin and Sync have already been through boards, and they're the ones that are going to be XP times 2 with Guy's event tonight. So I don't want to take Guy through boards by himself. So Guy and Lise can hang out together and go through boards. And then when Ultimisia's banners come out, I think then we'll probably do... I don't think I've taken Thancred through. That'll probably be Thancred Cyan. Actually, now that I think about it, Thancred might have already gone through. Even though he's utter fucking trash. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... Let's see. I think it'll be maybe Cyan and Palom? Let's scroll down here. Cyan definitely has not. And Palom has not. So yeah, so then there'll be Cyan and Palom to go through boards on those banners, which will be great. Is Ramza about to be on another banner? Gonna go bother Light for a bit, but that does sound like a game plan, love. Thank you, unimaginable. Have fun, say hi to Light for me. I am aghast at the fact that Ramza's about to be on Jack's Lost Chapter banner. Is that for real? Okay. Ramza just had 2 banners all to himself, but let's give him another one, right? Okay, well. Okay, so let's have a looky-loo. Okay, so actually, let's, you know what we should do? We should do these hard mode ones. Did I already start doing these? No, I haven't done a single one of them. That's fine. Okay, so let's make a party. Titus. Okay, so we'll throw Titus there. You know, I think what we're gonna do is we'll just bring like a rotating third party member, and then just bring like Ramza and who's really powerful? Lightning? I mean, these aren't going to be hard. I just need to do them. I'm using Light as a friend support right now. Oh god, Titus. This is only one wave. I think these are all only one wave, which good. Oh, I could burst and just like end this immediately. I hadn't considered that as an option, but I could. It'll be nice to at least have some of these like hard mode story chapters finally done. Now you're all alone, Yuna. How's that feel? Alone, just like at the end of Final Fantasy X. Sorry, that was rude. I love you, Yuna. Please don't be mad at me. Look at all these gems I'm going to be getting too. So exciting. Okay, and this one is Shantoto. Who does not have her whole kit. Which means we're pulling in a support that we will swap her out for. Because you know she ain't built. She's like mostly built. I only stopped building her because I did not get her LD when that was around. But otherwise she did like, I built her a lot. Just not all the way. I forgot about call abilities again. Big weakness of mine, forgetting of that call abilities exist. Boom, boom. I know I HP attacked for 0 damage. It's fine. I don't care. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just smacked my microphone. I was just checking something. Ah, everything's falling apart. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Last names can be crazy, ending alone for a Knopfmacher. Wow. That is a crazy name. Hi, Calator. Knopf. I knew a Knopf. Knopf. Just that part of it. But it was actually pronounced Knopf. Like the K was not silent. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, it's my name, dude. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Call people what they want to be called, right? Vaughn. Oh, Vaughn. We'll bring Caius into the unknown. Into the unknown. And we're switching. Sorry, Vaughn. I don't got shit for you. Oh my god, this noise. This Pinello noise. I can't handle it. It's just so Pinello. Right around Seth BT drop, I started to file for a Sheffara, so it's hard not to sing in my head every time I love that. And goodbye. And goodbye. And boop. And boop. And bloop. Bye, bitch. Have lightning in the party. Okay. Deal. I guess I could use this in a third slot. No. No. Let's bring... Deal. I'm not bringing a friend unit because I'm not ready to make nice. I'm not ready to back down. Punch him, Ida. Punch him. I'm afraid that like lightning is gonna start getting turns, not my lightning, the enemy lightning, and then she's gonna try to pull the same fuckery that I'm pulling with lightning, and then I'm like, that's not really how it works. And that is the end for you, Sarah. Wow. Oh, and then we all get to punch her in the air too. Bullied her. That's fine. Let's see, the next one's gonna be 14. It's gonna ask me to have Y'shtola in the party, which we will. Although I really feel like Ida should count. If Y'shtola counts, Ida should count. Because 14 really doesn't have a main character except for you. So, just saying. So really what I'm saying is all of the 14 characters should get bursts. I do wonder if they're going to treat expansions differently. Like Y'shtola can get the burst for Realm Reborn, and then like Lise can get the burst for Stormblood, and like if like Alphino can get the burst for Heaven's Ward. Cause I'm the king of wishful thinking. I just want it to be real. I just want to will that into existence. Although I don't know who they would give for Shadowbringers. Maybe Thancred? Truly the main character with Shadowbringers is you. Like, even more so than the rest of the game. Or maybe Emmet Silk, but he could get the villain one. I don't know. I just want more bursts in the game. Because they're about to run out of bursts that we know about soon. Or like obvious ones, like protagonist ones. And then they're going to start doing spin-off ones. I just want them to give 14 some love. Really, truly, that's all I want. Hey Winter, welcome back. What are we doing here? I am just going through some old story chapters and picking up the completes on them. So this is the story chapter with the big torsion where there was just a bunch of boss fights, one for each game, where you get the mannequin weapons, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm just going through clearing this. Yeah, getting some stuff, building up that gem reserves. I don't have like too much actual stuff to do in the show today. So I was like, we'll just pick at things. Work was effing nuts today. Ew. I'm so sorry. Are you at least done for the day? I like that they put Rem with Noctis. Like, why? I don't know. Basically, coworkers' last day is tomorrow, so we're doing virtual happy hour in 30 minutes. Oh, fun! I know Mogwai just recently got to do some virtual happy hours. I heard Noctis. What up? Hey, Kira. Yeah. I'm just going through this this old Torsion chapter that was just all the boss fights with the mannequins, and I'm like, dude, Noctis versus Noctis. And I was trying to figure out why they put Rem with Noctis in this, and I think it's mainly just because they wanted to put a support unit with the attack units, and there wasn't a support unit for 15 out at the time, so they just were like, let's throw Rem in there. She's a good girl. Let me do some Malibu with pineapple juice. Ooh, Caribou. Tech 9 is quaking somewhere. Kill. I'm at least gonna finish this whole chapter today. I don't know how late I'm gonna stream today, just because, like I said, there is not a lot of content to go through, other than just picking at old things today in preparation while we wait for Guy to come out. I guess I could have just streamed a different game, but I didn't really think about that until like an hour before I started streaming, and then I was like, oh, I don't really have a whole lot to do in this game today. Ooh, whoopsie. Cloud in the party. Fuck you, Cloud. Fuck Cloud. Hashtag fuck Cloud. Just let me get it. Oh. Fine. You can have Caius. Did I do new FF14 stuff yet? I have not. Let's see. The Bozia stuff, I still need to do Castrum Lacus Latour, because I don't even have it unlocked. I'm on the quest step to go unlock Castrum Lacus Latour, although I've heard that it's just like a horror movie trying to get a party in there. Like that everyone's saying like, oh, you're gonna have a horrible time trying to get into Castrum Lacus Latour now that nobody's doing it anymore, which is annoying. So I haven't done that yet. So I obviously have not done Delibrium Reginae because I don't have access to it yet. I'm a bit behind on my relic weapon quest, okay? I don't think that my server is done with Ishgardian Restoration, although that's super not exciting to watch, so I'm like very not about streaming any of that. For obvious reasons. Reasons that are obvious to people who have done it. But also, tomorrow night is the big expansion announcement, so I'm kind of like holding out. Because then we'll also get news about 5.5. And possibly a PS5 version of the game and an Xbox version of the game. That's my hope. Because I want to play with Calator. Ooh. Well, it's not confirmed that they're going to announce it, but I want them to. Tomorrow night is a big Final Fantasy XIV announcement showcase event where they're going to be talking about the next expansion, announcing the next expansion and like the like cutscenes for it and stuff. But I'm hoping that we also get news about the Xbox version and a PS5 version of the game as well. Thief class? I want Chemist as a new healer class, because I think that would be cool. I just really want a new healer class, and I think that Chemist is the next like obvious choice. But truly, I would love if they would just like surprise me as well. They could do Geomancer. I don't know. Chemist, you mean Larsa? If they just let me play as Larsa, I'm fine. Although I did see that in Delirium Reginae, the new stuff, you can get the judge armor from 12 by completing it. Like pieces of the judge armor from different judges. And I was like, I want that. That's amazing. So now I have to do Castor Malachus Latour so I can actually get a Delirium Reginae, because I want to do that. I want the judge armor. I'm so sorry, Tara. She's so not built for this. Yeah, I want Chemist. I want Beast. I think we're gonna get Beastmaster as a class. Like, I feel like they have been hinting so heavily at it, especially with Bozia, because there are Beastmasters that you fight in Bozia whose name is like Beastmaster whatever. So I think we're gonna get a Beastmaster class, which is cool as fuck. I'm down for that. I hope they use whips. Whip. I think that'd be fun. Plus I want to whip people. Although the implications of having whips in the game and then going to Limsa Lominsa at night on the weekends is a bit scary. You know what I mean if you've played. Time Mage. I keep saying that's my most wanted job for the game is Time Mage. If they find a way to make that work in the trappings of an MMO, I will be so happy. Unfortunately, I just have no idea how they would make it work. Because if they do it like a traditional healer class, it would just be kind of boring. Or if they do it like Time Mage, where it's like you are actually affecting the cooldown speeds of everybody else, that would be broken as hell. Absolutely broken. So I hope VR chatty. Oh my god, yeah. With the whips in Limsa Lominsa would be very VR chat. Loved it on Tactics. Yeah, if we can find if they can find a way to make Time Mage work, I would be eternally happy. That's my most wanted. That and Geomancer. Although again, with Geomancer, I don't really know how they would do it because we've already had some Geomancer NPCs in the game, in the Astrologian storyline from 60 to 70. There are Geomancers. So it seems like it might be a little bit too close to Astrologian, just because the way they kind of set it up in that storyline is that Geomancy and Astrologiancy are very closely related. Geomancy is just like the Eastern equivalent. So I think that could be cool. Also, no elemental weakness in the game, right? That's the other thing is like, it could be like a cool DPS class though. Maybe they could have like earth and plant and like water themed like spells and stuff. Although I guess early White Mage kind of has that ground covered with like stone and arrow and stuff like that. So I just don't know if there's enough to make Geomancer significantly stand out from other classes. I think it would just be too similar to a bunch of other classes for them to go for it. Now, I'd love for them to prove me wrong, but I'd also love a buffing class that's not Astrologian. I'd like a class that has a lot of like kind of how buffs work in this game, where it's like you want to keep them up at all times, whereas like Astrologian you can't really do that because you don't know what you're gonna get because the buffs are random with the cards. I mean, kind of, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I don't know exactly how they could do a buffing class, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see them add a fourth role that is just like support, that's just into buffing and debuffing the party. I think that could be really cool. I don't know if they do it at this point, but I feel like that would be such a fundamental shift in like the bones of the game that they wouldn't do it, which totally makes sense. And it's for Beastmaster. That's another thing where I'm like, I don't really know how that would be too... Like, what would differentiate that from, like, Summoner? But I guess maybe Summoner is more magic focused, like a casting class. Whereas, like, Beastmaster could be, like, a ranged class. Well, I don't really want another ranged class, because we just got Dancer. Maybe they'll do it just like a physical melee class with the whip. But then have your pet there too, to like issue commands to or fight alongside you. I don't really know. That's a little hinky for me. I don't know how they're going to do it if they do it. I'm sure they're going to do it just because, like I said, they've hinted at Beastmaster so much in Bozia. But we'll see. Furion in the party. That could be kind of awesome if they did Beastmaster as a physical attacker with pets. That's what I'm sure that's going to be that. Because I think at this point they've hinted at it so much that like I think Beastmaster is like a lock. I think that's a for sure going to happen kind of thing. It'd just be the big question mark is what would the class be like? Like, imagine a combination of Trevor Belmont and V from DMC5 at the same time. That would be so fucking hot. I'd be very horny for that. V is a blast to play as in DMC5. That was tough. 5,000 HP damage. Good job, Lightning. Otherwise, I'm trying to kind of imagine what other... Dude, I didn't think I would like V, then he was incredible. Yeah, I was the same way. I was like, this seems complicated unnecessarily. Like, why can't he just kill things by himself? That's so stupid. And then I started playing as him, and I was like, okay, this is fun as hell. Yeah, you just sit back and just, like, read poetry and, like, direct your pets to just do everything, and then you just sneak in at the last second and just poke them with your little stick, and then they die. Bing, bang, boom. So fun. But yeah, I'm trying to imagine kind of like what other Final Fantasy characters they could pull, or like Final Fantasy titles they could pull like new job inspiration from. But they've got so many bases covered right now. And like any ones that are left, I'm like, yes, but how would it differentiate from X? Like we already have so many cool jobs in the game that pull from different parts of Final Fantasy as a franchise that like we can't add some of them without kind of stepping on the toes of another job. Like even Winter, when you were talking about a thief class earlier, Rogue is a thief class. Rogue to Ninja, because they get Mug, they get, you know, like those thiefy, sneaky, backstabby, kind of daggery, stabby skills. So, like, that kind of already is there. It's just not called Thief, it's called Rogue, which turns into Ninja. So, again, that's, like, one of those things that it's like, if they added Thief, how would it be different from Rogue and Ninja? I have no idea. Ha, 6.9. Nice. But yeah, like thinking around to other different parts of the franchise, it's like, how would we get other things in here? Like you could do like, if you wanted to do like Cloud, where you have like Buster Swords and stuff, Dark Knight's already there. If you wanted to do like, I don't know, like Lightning, well, I guess kind of something like Lightning isn't really covered. I mean, she kind of has a Gunblade, so that'd be Gunbreaker. She has like a different one. It's like a Switchblade kind of thing. So I guess maybe they could pull something from Lightning as inspiration. That'd be kind of cool. If they made the character the main DPS for a Beastmaster and your pets would determine what buff effects you had active, that would be great. That would be awesome. And sounds like Hunter in WoW, which is like one of my favorite classes to play in WoW was Hunter. So I could see that. I'm just excited about the announcement. I just want it to be tomorrow night already. I just want it to be tomorrow night. If any of my Foeman peeps are here in chat, I am going to probably be playing a lot tonight. If anyone's interested in playing some 14 tonight. Because I'm not going to have anything better to do. And Mogwai's going to be gone. So I'm going to just pick at things in 14, I think. If any, I'm going to put out a clarion call if anyone in the free company wants me to like help them run anything or anything like that. Because I'll just be bored sitting here, just like probably really stoned and probably having like 4 glasses of wine playing Final Fantasy 14. So as long as you don't care about the quality of your runs, I'm there for you. I could play a different game, but why? Oh, PS, for my PlayStation owners, because this game is a PS exclusive. If you like visual novels, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If you like visual novels, please play 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. It's incredible. I'm about 50%, almost 50% through all the different stories. And dear God, what a game. But if you'd like me to recommend you a visual novel and you're playing on Xbox or PC, play Danganronpa. You won't be disappointed. Unless you don't like visual novels, then you'll just be disappointed at any visual novel. Ooh, Genshin! I should fucking play Genshin, that's true. I should play Genshin. I think I need to update it on my PS5 though. I definitely need to update it on my PS4 because this thing hasn't been turned on in a while. Well, I'm definitely going to run the updates on it at least tonight. They just dropped 1.3 end characters Shao. Yes, I need to get back in there. I wonder if I have a lot of rewards waiting for me, even though I haven't logged in forever. I might. It's a mobile game, so probably. That's always how it happens when you log out for a while and then you log back in and you're just like, oh my god, there's so many rewards. You have to click through 1,000 info screens. Loads of content to do. Yeah, I had barely even started in Leeway, and now there's another region now, a third region. So, I got a lot to do in Genshin Impact. At least 600 primos from the update. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot to do in Genshin. Genshin. Also, I decided that this year I'm going to keep track of every single game that I beat. Every single game that I roll credits on. I'm going to keep track of it on a list. And right now, through the month of January so far, I've only completed 2 games through the credits. But one of them I platinumed. It was Hollow Knight and Maneater. And Maneater I platinumed. So I want to try to get that list a little bit longer, but I can't stop playing Final Fantasy XIV. So that's on me. But I gotta pump that list up. I think we're on the last level of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I think. Last time I said that, we ended up doing 4 levels and we still weren't done. And I was like, okay, clearly that we were not on the last level. So I was wrong. But now I really think we're on the last level. Maybe. So we might try to beat that today before Mogwai has to bounce. And I'm halfway through Murder by Numbers, which has been a great game, by the way, as well, if you like puzzle games. If you like visual novels and you like Picross, play Murder by Numbers on the Switch. I still need to work through Yakuza 0. I kind of paused that one for a little bit. But I need to play more Yakuza games because they're really good. Remember when I didn't have Paladin Cecil built? And then I built him and I was like, why did it take me so long to do this? Pepperidge Farm remembers. That'll be the end of this mission. I'm almost done with this chapter, which is exciting. I still don't have him built. Oh no. Well, his Burks and LD are coming out the end of next month, and he's going to be the next big one to get, I think. So, why don't you keep that in the back of your head. Bartz. Ugh, Bartz is a character that I need to play with more. Just because I like him. Just purely because he's a fave. And he's getting an LD and a burst at some point soon too. End of June. Not for a while. Who's coming out around Bartz? I feel like someone awesome was coming out. Oh, Tifa's LD. We'll see if I'm pulling for Bartz. We will see. Tifa's LD is a little bit more important. Sorry, Bartz. Love you, babe. Zazel321, hello, hi. I only recently started the game. What tips do you have that I can use? Ooh, what tips do I have? The biggest tip that I can impart is to go to Tonberry Troop, go to their website. There's a bunch of really great beginner's guides on there that I highly recommend reading all of those. The best personal tip that I can give you is keep every gold weapon that you get, even if it's for a character that you never think you're going to use, keep one of it, just so that you can have it in case you ever want to use that character or need to use that character in the future, because all the characters are constantly shifting in and out of the meta so often that a character that you never think you're going to use, say for instance Zell right now, he has been meme tier garbage for the majority of this game's lifespan. And then in Japan, he just got a LD and a rework, and now he's like god tier damage. So keep everything. And then at least keep it until you get the passive off of it, whatever, if it's a weapon. When you get the passive off of it, it'll have that little red check mark next to it, which means that you've max limit braked it and you've leveled it up all the way. And that means that the passive that's on that weapon gets put onto the character as a permanent passive that they can equip at any time. So then you can sell the weapon. But I know a lot of people that I personally got into the game who would be like, oh, Laguna? I'm never going to use him. I'm just going to sell all the gold weapons I get for him. And I'm like, but what if you want him at some point? And then they're going to regret it somewhere down the line. Me, LOL. You, LOL. So yeah, save everything. Also do Mog's Gym. In the events tab, there are 2 quests called Mog's Gym. I think Novice and Expert. I could be wrong on that, but do those, read everything. They are trying to teach you how to play the game properly. They're the real tutorial of the game that we did not have back in the day. That's something fairly recently that they added, was the tutorial, which is wild. Another big tip, read your skills so that you know and understand what they do. I do have a friend that I've gotten into the game who he just cares about the numbers. He sees the big damage numbers and he's like, oh, that character is good. He sees small damage numbers and says, oh, that character is bad. When in actuality, the character with the smaller damage numbers maybe is better because he's doing different kinds of buffs, different kind of debuffs, better party effects, stuff like that. So read your tooltips, read your skills so that you know what they do. The best way to do that is to just long hold on something and it pulls up exactly what it does. 6-hit melee brave attack plus HP attack deals 100% HP damage to non-targets, high turn rate, self 5 turns of max brave up 1 and attack up 1. HP attack becomes HP attack plus while Solitary Lion is active. And then you can kind of know like, oh, this gives me Solitary Lion. I gotcha. Skillfon, my biggest mistake was trying to give every character max level in crystals instead of focusing on a few or just 10. And that's another tip, a great one. Thank you, Skillfon, for bringing that up. Is like at first, don't spread your resources too thin across to everybody, especially when you're just starting out. Just focus on characters that you have all their weapons for. If you have a character's 15 CP gold weapon, their 35 CP gold weapon, and their EX, then focus on them. What are all those blue things above your characters? Those are buff icons. So the blue things above your characters and the red things above your characters are buffs and debuffs respectively. And you can see what those buffs are by long pressing on a character, and it'll pull up everything that's active on them. So you can see right here, oops, blah. So you can see the top 3, Attack Up, Brave Regen, Knight of Etro, are the buffs that she has active on herself right now. And everything else is just passives that are equipped to her. And then the numbers above those is how many turns that buff is active for. So for instance, her far leftmost buff is attack up. It raises her attack, and she has that for 8 more of her turns. And then you're going to see red ones of those too, which are debuffs. Most of the time, hopefully, you'll see those on enemies. And then it's the same kind of thing where if you want to see what debuffs the enemy has on them, you just long press on them, pulls up their thing. They would be here if they had any. And then the number of turns that they would have left active on those debuffs would be above the icon above their head, just like they are on the characters that you have. But yes, I would say at first, starting out, absolutely just go at your own pace, focus on the story, focus on learning how the mechanics work with each other, like breaking and turn order is a very important one that gets overlooked often with newer players. So yeah, just absorb the information that the game is trying to teach you. Don't be resistant to the one friend who like doesn't read any fucking tooltips and just sees the numbers and assumes that if it's a big damage number, that's a good character, low damage number is a bad character. He also posted a thing on the subreddit where he was like, can someone tell me which characters are good and which characters are bad? I don't want to read everything. And everyone just like downvoted him to filth and was like, you have to fucking read things if you want to know things, dude. We're not going to just tell you which characters are good. And then he complained to me, oh my god, they were so mean to me on Reddit today. And I was like, well, did you ask a dumb fucking question? Because you're going to get a dumb fucking answer. Needless to say, that boy is dumb. Yeah, and then like also read all the info pages that come up whenever there's new content added to the game. They throw up info pages at you when you log into the game for the first time that day. Read them. Read everything. That's my biggest advice. Is this game is really surprisingly intricate for a mobile game, and there's a lot of mechanics at play that the game tries to teach you, but only really once. And then you need to learn those things though if you want to do the higher end content that you can get to later. Our EX and LD weapon's the one that I should be leveling up. In truth, you should be leveling up every weapon at least once. 15, 35, EX, and LD are the different categories of gold weapons right now. You will notice the difference on them. I will show you here in just a second. I'll pop into my little inventory to do a little tutorial. That's the wrong weapon. So. Okay, so a character will have... who's a character that I have everything for that I haven't fucking built? Raijin. Okay. So this is going to be Raijin's 15 CP weapon. It's actually going to lie and say that it's 20 right here because I've already put one limit break into it, which is these little gold or these little rainbow orbs right here. But this is his 15 CP weapon. And you can see that this is the passive ability that equipping this weapon imparts. When you max limit break and max level up a weapon, this picture will turn blue and you'll get a red check mark right here. And the red check mark will look like this right here. That red check mark means that the passive ability that that weapon has when you equip it is now a permanent passive ability that character can equip in their menu without having to equip the weapon. So in order to fully build a character, you have to build their 15 CP weapon, their 35 CP weapon, which is going to be, it'll have the 35 CP right there on the picture. Their EX weapon, which has this little starburst effect behind it with 70 CP. That means it's their EX weapon. And also this is going to have an EX ability here. And then LD is going to have like that cosmic swirl effect behind the picture, like this. And it's going to have CP 90. And then the LDs are a fairly new addition to the game. They impart a whole nother ability, kind of like the EX weapons do. You only need to level these up all the way so that you can get this ability onto the characters, and then you can just sell them, because the EX weapons are still the best weapons to have equipped on a character. The LDs, even though they're newer, they're actually weaker than the EXs, but you still need to level them up so you can get that ability onto that character. Burst weapons are a whole other story. Baby, don't worry about burst weapons. Just don't sell them if you get them as a new player, but like don't worry about them at the moment. Those are these fun little black and blue ones. But yeah, so you're going to want to build every gold weapon at least once, pretty much. That's why I say don't sell anything, because any gold weapon, won't the ability go if you sell the LD weapons? No, because when you level them up and fully max out that weapon, that ability goes onto the character, just like the passives on their 15s and 35s. Because the ability to equip their LD move is actually comes from the passive that that weapon imparts. So the ability won't go away. Here, I'll give you an example of that. So let's go to Lightning here. So under passive abilities, equipment passives, you can see her... Not that one. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, Shadowless Flash. This one right here. This is her LD passive. And you can see what it does when you equip this passive. You get the ability Crushing Blow. So getting the passive off of the LD weapon allows her to equip the ability flat out. And for 0 CP as well. So yeah, you want to build every weapon that you possibly can, especially when you're trying to build a character specifically to use them. You'll want to get every single one of their weapons. If you are trying to build a character and you don't have one of their gold weapons, don't even bother building the character, truly. You want every single one of their gold weapons, 15, 35, EX. Most characters only have those 3 right now. A lot of any new character coming out is also going to have an LD. That's their 4th gold weapon. And then some characters, very few, are going to have a burst, and that's a special whole other thing. But if you don't have all of their gold weapons, don't build them, because it's just going to they're going to be at a disadvantage. And yeah, never sell an EX weapon for anybody unless you have a burst for them. EX weapons are never to be sold. I have the BT and EX for Cloud, so I should focus on him. If you get his LD, his 15, and his 35, then you'll want to focus on him. But you'll want to get all his other weapons as well. Which, unfortunately, right now, there is not a way to get his LD, because that banner is gone. But there will be a banner coming back at the end of next month called the Start Dash Update banner. Which right now, as a new player, you'll have access to a Start Dash banner for the first 7 days that your account is new. And that banner has Cloud, Squall, and Lightning's 15, 35, and EX. For each of those 3 characters are on that banner. Now, at this point in the game, all 3 of those characters have also gotten LDs and bursts, or BTs. So they're going to be updating the Start Dash banner at the end of next month, and everyone's going to get access to that for 2 weeks-ish after they update it. So that'll be a great time for you to go back and try to nab Cloud's LD 15 and 35. 15s and 35s can also be purchased from something called the Power Token Shop. So it's not imperative that you get those off of the banners. The big ones are the EX, the LD, and if the character has it, then a burst. But also never go for a burst because the rates of getting them are so astronomically low that you should never focus on getting a burst. The LD is the real winner. Bursts are like a fun little prize. But yeah, I'd say, as far as like what banners to pull on as well, I would say just pull on every banner. Especially as a new player, just try for like every new banner that comes out. Because eventually you'll get some great characters out of those banners. Especially now when we're getting free multi-pulls on like everything. Constantly. Yeah, try for pretty much anything. If you want to try for a really great character, Ramza right now, he has 2 banners active, but only one of them has his LD and his EX. But he's a really great character, so I would definitely recommend trying to pull for Ramza. Thank you for taking time out of the stream to help. I really appreciate it. Of course. Of course. Any time. Let's bring Caressa in. But yeah, and then also with most new characters, if they're coming out on banners, even if they're old characters and they're coming back, they're probably getting a rework or a new LD or something. So it's really good to try to pull for, I mean, pretty much anyone. To try to build out a wider roster at first is always a good thing. Having diversity in your roster is absolutely a very, very, very good thing. So if you can get some good supports, maybe some good tanks. Ramza is a great support. So going back and trying to pull on his banner to get his EX and LD at least is not a bad option. And like I said, those are the 2 big things you want to pull for off a banner is the EX and the LD. Now, not every character has an LD, so Tonberry Troop, that website that I mentioned earlier, would be a great resource on seeing what weapons are available for a character. Oh, Kafka's looking angry. Oh no, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna bully him. Bully, bully, bully. Bye, you little nerd. Alright, and let's just fuck these guys up with some Machina bursts, or Machina calls. Just for fun. Go like this. Bloop. Good, they're both almost dead. Do one of these. Bye-bye. And finally, one of these. Perfect. And you know what? That was the last stage in this old story chapter. So now, this story chapter is officially complete, including hard mode. I still think the best quality of life one of the best quality of life changes we ever got in this game was that now you can complete things on hard the first time, and it'll automatically clear normal as well as you clear the hard ones. Just what a great quality of life change. But now I have to go downside. Now I have to go back to all these ones that just say cleared and do the hard modes. So, and these are long story chapters too. Blah, that's fine. Yeah. Lots to do. Lots to do. But look at my gem count. We're back up to 110k. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. And Guy is coming out tonight, so we're going to definitely be trying to pull for him. Although, I have some tickets. Let me go look and see what I have for tickets. I have 783 tickets. Jesus fucking Christ. I have a lot of tickets. So I'm going to be throwing probably just tickets at Guy. We'll see what happens. And hopefully I get some stuff for him. I'd love to get his EX and LD at least. Yeah, that'd be lovely. Gosh, I don't really have anything else to do in the stream today. I might end early. Let's go see who else is playing Dissidia on Twitch right now, and maybe go raid them. Oh, Light! Our friend Light is on. Let's go raid him. I think we're gonna do that. Let me just get this going, watch this, let this ad play. And in the meantime, I want to thank everyone who tuned in today. I know it wasn't a very exciting day for the stream, but it was still fun. And obviously, I'm always happy to hang out with all y'all every day. Love it always. If you don't know me, I'm JetSetSamurai. You can follow me here at twitch.tv/JetSetSamurai for some good hot Dissidia action every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, every week from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JetSetSamurai on both of those places. Make sure you guys give some follows and likes to everyone else that comes around. Everyone's really great. Heavy Kura especially does some great stuff over on his channel. Light614, who we're about to raid, also does some fun things over on his channel. We are gonna just kick it over to Light now. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in again. Let me just get this raid set up. Raid channel. And we'll be back tomorrow for some hot Guy action, which normally is something that I'm super duper into. But we are going to be doing Guy's event tomorrow live here at twitch.tv/JetSetSamurai from start to finish, including co-ops and probably the Lufenia, depending on if I get Guy's kit tonight. So make sure you guys get on over here tomorrow and check that out. It's going to be a blast. But in the meantime, oh, and it says 0 viewers are ready to raid Light. Ain't no other man clicking on this raid. Maybe we won't raid. I don't want to raid with 0 people. Maybe I'll just cancel the raid. Alright, well anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow back here for some more Dissidia. Bye everyone. Make sure you guys stay healthy, stay safe, stay positive, stay awesome, and stay you. And we will see you tomorrow for some more Dissidia. Bye y'all.